Today's topic is the purpose of planning and how it can either ensure your presence in life or completely rob that presence. The bottom line up front, plans are worthless if you cannot be in the moment you plan for as it finally arrives by thoroughly enjoying the shared intent playing out as everyone hoped. Too often, an obsession over the future dominates the present moment. We planned towards this live moment, but we cannot enjoy it. Was that just your plan or truly our plan? As a result, we are never satisfied because we are always asking what next, when we should be in the current moment together, reflecting on the only time that truly exists, right here, right now. The present moment, to use an analogy, is approximately what the human eye can see while traveling in a car, looking out the front window and rear window simultaneously, approximately between 2 and 10 minutes worth of vision. You can fully sense what life is shaping up in each moment, where things might be heading next, and why that is the case, based on a brief review of the history horizon now behind you, out the rear window of your car. Just like driving a car, you must pay attention or risk colliding with life around you that had other plans in that moment. How unfortunate when someone else collides with you due to their own lack of attention, despite your own best efforts to plan, observe, and adapt to what's occurring live. Live meaning in each evolving present moment, the 10-minute sliding time window in my car analogy. A mindful driver shares the road with others. They try to maintain a flow in traffic. They see these families in other cars, not just the threatening metal exterior. While the person may have some place they need to be soon, they do not create a mess in traffic by acting aggressively and selfishly. Take this beyond the analogy of driving a car and apply it to all aspects of living. You will be amazed how the majority of your anxiety auto-resolves by sharing reality with so-called others, establishing a comfortable flow within all of life. The more we focus on just our personal outcomes, the more biased we are towards personal efficiencies, rather than how effective life is that surrounds us. How fast can I get to work, regardless of how aggressive I must drive? I'd rather not plan to flow with a group. I'll just seek to dominate the road instead. So why do we make plans of any sort? We have goals and plans for only one reason: to be appropriate, to be present in our moments of our lives that matter. What matters? Only the shared present moment with others. Do others really matter as much as me, though? By example, people who have been placed in isolation chamber experiments. They have gone insane and their vitals teetering on death. We exist to express ourselves in a shared set of experiences. We'd have no way of ever knowing we existed if we remained alone in thoughts and desires which were never acted upon. In every moment, we are sharing life with some person, some animal, some part of naturally living, flowing environment. The squirrel you just squashed by texting and driving really regrets you not paying attention in the moment and having a plan prepared before you hopped into the car. So does the pedestrian crossing the road. So does your teammate as the group fails yet again to achieve a desired goal. Why do we either choose not to plan and just grind our way through life aggressively, or why do we hold on to plans that are clearly failing and require a revisit? We must look beyond ourselves and stop viewing the world as something we must dominate, to avoid it dominating us and threatening our own personal survival. Modern society, with its high-tech, immediate service and gratification craze, has reinforced an unbalanced view of self as the point, as the end point of life, the point of it all. Rugged individuality placed in a world that is either unintelligent or uncaring of our personal existence. In the Creator's image, so to speak, with everything and honestly every other person bowing to this one. Life is inherently supportive, ensuring our own thriving, with no concern of just surviving, if we can return to sensing our connection with every aspect of life. We must see those connections in order to stop relying on faith alone. Where and how we place our attention brings opportunity for observing those forgotten connections. The more we include one another, the more aware we become of our inherent connection to all of life. Remembering our connection compels us to include one and other in the daily plans and retrospectives. We begin to innately feel and remember compassion for other. True compassion is the desire to voluntarily support an other to make them happy while getting pleasure ourselves by doing so. Living through others and celebrating as they attempt to live through you, through us. So, with so much talk about leadership these days, we are witnessing confusion over what leadership really is. Often, the more we talk and conceptualize about a topic, the more confused we become as a society, debating the points until we no longer care anymore.